Guys, welcome to Happy High Tarot. In today's pickacard reading, we will find out what is the person on your mind telling their friends about you. So for the first group, we have this rose quartz crystal over here. For the second group, we have this purple stone. I hope it's focusing. And for the third group, we have this amethyst. So pause the video over here, meditate on all three, pick whichever one calls out to you the most. You'll find the timestamps in the comment section as well as in the description box below. So make your choice and let's get started. Hi group 1, so for those of you who chose the rose quartz, let's see what is the person on your mind telling their friends about you. Spirit, what is group 1's person telling their friends about them? What is group 1's person telling their friends about group 1? Okay, so we have the third eye chakra. What is group 1's person telling their friends about them? Solitude. What is group 1's person telling their friends about them? Trapped in fear. What is group 1's person telling their friends about them? We have fertility. Okay, this is quite the storyline. Group 1, you or your person might be a Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Libra energy is very strong over here. So your person tells their friends that they feel this connection with you that they cannot quite explain, and this applies whether or not they've ever been in a relationship with you. Okay, whatever the case is, they tell their friends that they feel this pull towards you which they cannot explain. And the reason behind it is that it's all happening intuitively. You can't really explain to somebody how you're feeling intuitively, right? So that's pretty much it. Sometimes I feel like your person falls short of words to describe what's going on in their head and their heart about you, but for the most part they tell their friends that they have never met anybody who has stirred their soul quite as much as you have. They boast about your looks. They tell their friends just how better you are than anybody that they've ever been with before or after you. But they also tell their friends that currently you're not talking to them at all, like there is radio silence from your end, and they have gone nuts thinking about all the possible reasons for it. Now of course you will laugh and say, dude, I mean, you should know the biggest reason, right? But looks like they come up with various scenarios in their head, and they're all the worst case scenarios, by the way, and they keep on thinking about them, and they tell their friends that they are afraid that this connection is over and that they will never hear from you again. And because of their fears, it is like their own inability as well, because of which they're not taking any action towards you either. So it's like there's actually pin drop silence on both ends, but they're obviously not talking about themselves to their friends. They're discussing you over here. So they tell their friends that they really want to talk to you. They keep on thinking about you. They feel a pull towards you that they cannot explain, but because there is no action from your side, they are afraid that they have lost you forever. Okay, now let's take a look at your tarot cards. Spirit, what does group 1's person tell their friends about them? What does group 1's person tell their friends about them? We have the 7 of Cups. What does group 1's person tell their friends about them? We have Temperance and Page of Wands. What does group 1's person tell their friends about them? My God. And 6 of Cups. All right. So they miss you, and they often tell their friends about how much and how badly do they miss you. They tell their friends that they want to sort out things with you. They want to sort out all their differences with you. They want a rebirth of this connection with you. But they tell their friends that you just don't care anymore. And the fact that you don't care, and that you've apparently moved on or whatever, and that they think that you're exploring your options, and of course considering the fact that your person is totally smitten by your looks, so I won't be surprised if they express this fear as well in front of their friends, that he or she can get, he, she, they, them, they can get anybody that they want. Who am I then? I'm just another little fish in the sea. That's the phrase, right? There are other fish in the sea. Okay, whatever it is, Your person is very troubled by the thought of you being with somebody else, about you not caring about them anymore, and that is what they tell their friends. And again, this temperance over here is telling me, for a lot of you, this might be a twin flame that you're dealing with, and they might not be aware about this concept at all, which is why they feel all these things, but they don't know what it is. They don't know about the twin flame journey. They don't know what label to put on it. This is, regardless of the label, this is a very strong divine counterpart that you're dealing with and that they're dealing with, because we have Temperance and Six of Cups both over here. They often tell their friends that they want to get back together with you. For a lot of you, this might be somebody whom you've known for a very long time now. Maybe you guys grew up together, you were neighbors, or you attended the same school or college or whatever it was. So they often reminisce and get nostalgic, and they tell their friends about the happy moments that you guys had spent. Why? Because it happens, you know, when you're missing somebody, you start talking to people about the good times that you spent with that person. So it's like, in a way, you are reliving that memory too, and just for those few moments you go back in time and you find yourself in the company of those people all over again, and you start feeling those emotions all over again. And that is exactly what your person does over here too. When they talk to their friends about you, they of course discuss their fears and the fact that you're not talking to them and that they want to get back together with you. But in addition to that, they narrate a lot of anecdotes about the time when you guys were together, or you were on good terms, or used to hang out together, talk to each other a lot. All those incidents, all those memories, they share with their friends because it takes them back to you. They also tell their friends that they're very confused about how can they restore balance in this connection, and how can they heal this connection, and how can you guys get back together. And I think one of the reasons why your person talks to their friends about you is so that they can get some help to navigate this. You know, they're looking for ideas, they're looking for help about how can they make things right. And I think your person has throat chakra issues too. Okay, now let's see what message does Spirit have for you. What message do you have for Group 1, Spirit? What message do you have for Group 1? What message do you have for Group 1, Spirit? So we have Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Okay, so what this tells me is that there is a very big possibility that you guys can come back together. And I think you both already are on those paths right now. You know, the road that you both are on right now is leading you guys to union. And the reunion, or union, whatever it is, depending upon your situation, is going to be extremely beautiful. However, for the time being, your focus needs to be on bettering your own life, improving your own life, your living conditions, fulfilling your dreams. Rest, everything is being taken care of. Very quickly, I would like to clarify the Seven of Cups, please, Spirit. What is the Seven of Cups about? Yep, I was right. The confusion about how can there be a rebirth of this connection, how should they go about it? Okay, so these are all the messages that I have for you today, Group 1. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know it on the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon. New videos are out every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. You can follow me on Instagram for daily pickacard readings, the link to which is in the description box. And to book a personal reading with me, you'll find all the details in my pinned comment and the description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi, Group 2. So for those of you who chose the purple stone, let's see what does your person tell their friends about you. Spirit, what does Group 2's person tell their friends about them? What does Group 2's person tell their friends about them? So we have new beginnings over here. What else, Spirit? What does Group 2's person tell their friends about them? Hope. What does Group 2's person tell their friends about them? What is this? Temptation. What does Group 2's person tell their friends about them? Rejoice in celebration. Okay, Group 2, you or your person might be a Capricorn, Aquarius, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We'll get to the other signs in no time. So, very, very evidently over here, your person, okay, first of all, I'm getting this scene where once your person starts talking about you, whoever is listening to them can tell that your person is very, very interested in you. And you know, like craving to be with you. It's very evident from their mannerisms, from the way they speak to you, from the way their cheeks get flushed each time they discuss you. It's almost as if whoever is listening to your person talk about you can pick up on that chemistry that you guys share and which still exists. Your person tells your friends that they are irresistibly attracted towards you and that they really want to make this work. They want to get back together with you. They have a lot of hope for this connection, that things can get better between the both of you. They do tell their friends about whatever happened between the both of you, and post that whole story, they tell their friends that despite whatever has happened, I would still like to be with group 2. I want to be with group 2. I want a second chance with group 2, and I'm hoping that I'd get it, because I don't know what I would do otherwise. Also, either some of you are already in a relationship with somebody else, or that is what your person thinks. And with temptation and 3 of cups over here, I'm getting that whoever that person is, whom this person is suspecting you to be involved with, they bitch about that other person with a lot of passion. All right, whether this person knows that other person or not, I don't know. Even if they don't know that person, they do not have very nice things to say about them. They say very, very mean things about the person that they suspect you to be with at the moment, or whom you legit might be with at the moment. They do not like that person at all. It can be one person, it can be more than one person. Maybe they think that you're exploring your options, but they do tell their friends that they think you have moved on, that you're with somebody else. They do not like that. They think that you are with somebody else, so they try not to think about you, but they start getting withdrawals. It's impossible for them to not think about you. They obsess about you. In fact, I'm getting with temptation over here that your person talks about you a lot, and I'm getting the sense that at times their friends are like, yeah, we've heard it. I said your friends, so maybe you talk about them a lot too, group 2, who knows? You know, of course. Anyway, so it has now reached a point where your person's friends know all the details. They've heard all the stories a million times, and I think I'm really hearing, well, then why don't you do something about it? And I think that is the response that this person's friends give them. You know, instead of sitting over here and telling us the same story again and again and again, why don't you just do something about it? What good will bitching about a person whom you don't even know do to you? If you really like the person, go get them. And each time that happens, your person is like, yeah, I will, let's see where it goes. I have hope I can still get a shot with group 2, fingers crossed and things like that. And I think with new beginnings and hope over here, your person, they might be a dreamer. So once they start talking to their friends about you, they also change the topic to, once you both are back together, what would your relationship be like? You know, what would the future be once you guys are together? That is also something that they discuss. You know, we live here, we'd be like this, we do that, we go here, we'd go there, we'll talk about this, etc., etc. You know, like all that make-believe, fancy, pretense conversation is also something that your person indulges in with their friends about you. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. Spirit, what does group 2's person tell their friends about them? What does group 2's person tell their friends about them? We have the 2 of Pentacles. What does group 2's person tell their friends about them? Page of Swords. What does group 2's person tell their friends about them? 2 of Swords. Lots of 2s over here. You guys might be seeing repeating 2s a lot. What does group 2's person tell their friends about them? The Empress. Very quickly, let's clarify the 2 of Pentacles, please, Spirit. What is it about? King of Pentacles, please clarify the 2 of Swords. Queen of Swords. Okay. So, group 2, your person tells their friends that they are stalking you, they own up to it, and they legit are stalking you right now as we're speaking. Now, you might say that I've blocked them, they've blocked me, we're not connected on social media. Well, they have their sources, okay? This can be mutual friends, this can be a fake account, Maybe you haven't changed your passwords, whatever it is, or maybe you have a public account, or whomever they suspect you of being with right now, that person has a public account. Whatever it is, they have their eyes on you, and whatever information they pick up from your social media, they tell their friends about it. So that's one thing. The second thing is that your person discusses with their friends how can they come back into your life with this offer. They weigh all the pros and cons. They discuss with their friends what can go right and what might go wrong, all the worst case scenarios and all the best things that can come out of it, everything to the T. They discuss you in depth, group 2. They also tell their friends that they are afraid, that they're a little bit hesitant, because they fear that if they approach you, you will just cut them off. We have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords over here. So they're afraid, and they tell their friends, they discuss openly this fear of theirs, that group 2 might just shoo me away if I approach them with this offer. They might say super mean things to me, hurt me, reject me, just give a severe blow to my ego and ask me to leave, show myself out. And that is something that I think might happen. And it's almost as if this fear is running so wildly in the head right now that they're not able to think straight. And then again, with temptation and the Empress over here, like I mentioned, your person cannot stop gushing about you, so they do that. They also show your pictures to your friends, and they like, aren't they good looking? Aren't they good looking? What do you have to say about my choice? What are your 2 cents about it? So they do that. They like to show you off, and they do that in front of their friends. Now this is funny because you guys aren't even together right now. For a lot of you, I mean, for the maximum of you, you guys aren't together. You aren't even talking to them. They aren't even talking to you. And despite that, they talk about you as if they are yours and you are theirs in the present moment. So that is pretty interesting. You or them might be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Libra energy over here is very strong, in addition to the ones that I'd spoken about earlier. I think group 2, maybe in the past something like this has already happened once, wherein they tried to sneak their way back into your life and you told them off, or you tried to confront them about something, you really showed them the mirror, you did not mince your words at all. And whatever that conversation is, they talk about that to their friends as well. They tell their friends that this has happened already once, like group 2 said some super mean things to me. They they just told me off, and I'm afraid it might happen again. So, what do you suggest? What should I do? So that is another thing that comes up in the conversation. Okay, now let's see what message does Spirit have for you. By the way, they also tell their friends that they would love nothing more than to marry you and to have kids with you. And they often imagine it as well. Again, bringing us back to that make-believe conversation about what will happen when. Okay, Spirit, what message do you have for group 2? We have the ladies, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So you know what, group 2, I think you have already risen above the situation, and I'm not implying that you don't have feelings for this person anymore. I think you are beyond the point of obsessively caring about this anymore. That's in their energy now. That's not in your energies anymore. I think you are very, very focused on your work at the moment. You might have recently discovered what your life purpose is, what your soul mission is. That is something that you're working very actively towards. So you're good. You are happy in your space. You're thriving. You're comfortable. Your vibes are rising. So just stay focused on that plane. Alright, so these are all the messages that I have for you today. If you liked this reading, do give a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon. New videos are out every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. You can also follow me on Instagram for daily pickacard readings. The link is in description. And to book a personal reading with me, you will find all the details in my pinned comment and the description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi group 3. So for those of you who chose the amethyst, let's see what does your person tell their friends about you. Spirit, what is group 3's person tell their friends about them? What does group 3's person tell their friends about them? We have patience. What does group 3's person tell their friends about them? Recognition and reward. What does group 3's person tell their friends about them? Love begins. What does group 3's person tell their friends about them? 3's person tell their friends about them, Spirit? What does group 3's person tell their friends about them? And transformation. Okay, this is very clear, actually, group 3. Okay, you guys might be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Scorpio energy is very strong over here. We also have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and for whatever reason, I'm picking up on Aries, Leo, Sag as well. Okay, group 3, your person expresses a very clear desire to your friends that they want to be with you and that they love you. Now, this is funny. They might have never told you that they love you, but they've told their friends that they love you. Okay, so that's one thing. Whatever phase your connection is in right now, they want that to change. If right now you guys are just friends, they want to be more than that. If right now you guys are in separation, they want that to change. If you guys are in a no contact situation, that is what they would like to change. But all of these plans are for a later date. And the reason behind it is with recognition and reward and patience over here. Your person might not have told you this, but they have told their friends that they first want to become something. They first want to reach a very stable position in their career before they approach you with this proposal. So it's like they would like to have all their horses lined up together, whatever that phrase is, before they make a move towards you. And so they're sitting very patiently with all this love in their heart, observing you from a distance, talking to their friends about you, discussing their feelings with their friends, and at the same time telling them that I am going to go for them. I am going to make my move towards them. Just first let me get to that stage where I am something in my own eyes. Wow. They first want to become something in their own eyes before they come to you. They want to feel worthy of you. And that is something that they are working towards at the moment. They haven't lost hope for this connection, and it's not like they've fallen out of love with you or something. They would want nothing more than to just be with you right now, but they are waiting. And the reason is what they discuss with their friends. And I think you guys have undergone some transformation too, especially as far as your looks are concerned. You might have experimented with your looks a little bit, or there is very visibly a lot more confidence in the way you're carrying yourself these days, or whatever it is. They have taken notice of it, and they discuss that with their friends as well. You know, like, just look at group 3 now. And it's not like they did not like the way you looked before. It's just that they're totally spellbound by this new version of yours. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. Spirit, what does group 3's person tell their friends about them? Look at this. Again, we have patience over here. 7 of Pentacles. What does group 3's person tell their friends about them? Knight of Cups. What does group 3's person tell their friends about them? We have the 5 of Cups and the 9 of Wands. Alright. No, wait, just a second. Could you please clarify the 5 of Cups, Spirit? Alright, so group 3 looks like your person, of course, patience is a very big theme over here, but your person also discusses their fears with their friends. They tell their friends that I am afraid that it might take me longer than I had expected to get to this position, and I'm scared that meanwhile group 3 might be with somebody else. And what am I going to do then? I will be left shattered and wounded, and there's nothing that I would be able to do about it. I would just keep on sitting there with my feelings in despair, watching group 3 be with somebody else, only because it took me longer than I had anticipated to become something, to become worthy of group 3. This is actually super sad, to be honest, group 3. I don't think your person has ever been this vulnerable with you, but I'm happy that they're at least being vulnerable with someone, whoever their friends are, because this is a very open and honest communication that they're having with their friends. I just wish they would have had such open and honest communication with you. It would have saved you both a great deal of stress. honestly. So they tell their friends, that I have feelings for group 3, but I cannot help but wonder what will happen if it's too late by the time I reach to them. What if they're with somebody else at that time? I'll just sit there. There's nothing that I would be able to do except for just sit and cry and watch from a distance. You guys might be dealing with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Aquarius energy is very strong over here, and Aries, Leo. Sag does not necessarily have to be the zodiac signs. They also tell their friends that right now they think that you are already with somebody else, somebody that is younger than you, and they're not doing anything about it just yet, because maybe right now they don't think that it's going to be a very long-term thing or something. But they do tell their friends, not with a lot of enthusiasm, about this other person as well. I don't think they say mean things about that other person. They just tell them that, if he or she or they can be with somebody right now, what is the guarantee that this won't turn into a long-term thing, or they won't get married to somebody else and not really wait for me. And I think they also discuss with their friends the fact that they are certain that you aren't waiting for them anymore, and that you have started dating again, and that you have started exploring your options again. And although I have patience twice over here, I am picking up on a lot of impatience from your person's energies. So it's almost as if this is something that they keep on telling themselves to calm themselves down, I'll get there. I just have to keep working hard. Because their heart, it seems, is getting very restless and very impatient now. Okay, let's see what message does Spirit have. What message do you have for group 3, Spirit? What message do you have for group 3, Spirit? The crumbling. What are you clinging on to? So, wow, there is going to be a tower moment very soon, and I think this tower is going to hit you both, not just you, them as well. And I think it has a lot to do with you both being brought on the same page somehow. Like, it's going to be in your favor, so don't worry too much about it. Don't anticipate it with fear. There is some mindset, and I think this can be about this hold up over here, first I have to become something, only then can I tell them that I like them, whatever it is. But there is going to be very soon a tower moment in this connection that'll basically both parties in the situation will let go of whatever belief it is that they're holding on to for dear life. And the next thing that's going to spring out of it is going to be good for you and for them both. And I think it's much, much needed. I know what they're clinging on to. I don't know what you're clinging on to right now, but very clearly whatever it is isn't healthy. So you will also be letting go of it very soon, and I think they will be letting go of this blockage over here very soon too. Alright, so these are all the messages that I have for you today. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon. New videos are out every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. You can follow me on Instagram for daily pickacard readings. The link is in description. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you will find all the details in my pinned comment and the description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.